2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Brian Anderson here, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. And you look at Jackson, he's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong. It's been well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability is unsurpassed. He said, quote, "I honestly can't tell you what I'm thinking. Nothing's predetermined. I just need one."
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, B.A. But it's also because of the spacing. Today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came for them and taking it to another.
And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Miles Turner, Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's the Eraser in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden, and it's Springer in at the shooting guard position. Now Harden. Shot won't fall, so Indiana will take it the other way. Here's the Eraser. Out to Hield, beyond the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. Here's Springer. And we're about a minute into the first, and so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Harden. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his jump, just ramming it in the defense's face.
Here's Indiana. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Here's the Eraser. Count it. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. You got to bring much faster help than that.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
Hield passes to Leonard. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They swipe it. Here's the Eraser. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Good on the bucket. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Harris outside. Let's go with a 3. Up again.
Stellar work on the offensive back. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Here's the Eraser. And it's Indiana scoring again.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Second, the Pacers.
This is not a team you want to face right now. I mean, they're locked in at the offensive end.
Here's Harden. Knocks it loose. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And that one's good, the eraser. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
That one's good for 2. Embiid's got 8 points.
This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Heel. And he converts the layup. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. He's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's the eraser, defended by Harden. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Harden. Pass to Springer. Thibault with it. Here's Harris. No luck on that one.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Over Harris. Offensive rebound.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Here's the eraser, defended by Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and Turner with a block. Hield passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the eraser from deep three-point range. Over Harden. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The Sixers trailing. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And it's Thibault missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Pass to the eraser. Takes the 3. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Harden with it. To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Releases. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Outside Thibault. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Embiid. Oh, and Turner with a block.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's the eraser. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Here's the eraser. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Embiid. Turner against Embiid. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Turner. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Hield. Thybulle with the board. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Springer. Driving to the basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And here's Hield. "20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the eraser. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Pacers out in front, up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And a finalist for the MVP in 2021, Joel Embiid continues to show he's hungry to improve.
You know, coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Grant, for a long time, Embiid's conditioning was called into question.
Yeah, B.A., but not anymore. But I like his focus on staying fit. That could help him stay healthy in the future.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
We've got Tobias Harris, James Harden out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropped, he rounds out his entire game.
Harris on the
fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
He gives them great shooting from the wing position here. I mean, Harris often hovers around 50, 49. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
To the middle. Here's Harden. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And you watch Harris, Chris. He's continued to improve his shot selection.
Yeah, Dan, he gets his points within the floor of the offense. He doesn't force things. He won't shoot you out of the game.
Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. And here's Leonard. He's got 5. Shoots over Lopez. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Harden, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, BA, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I'll tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you.
Take a break.
Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Knight Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double. That was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
Harden hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Rubio against Milton. Tries a 10-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Lopez. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. A leaner. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the eraser, covered by Milton. And that one's good, the eraser.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. Antetokounmpo up top. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here they come with numbers in transition. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Milton passes to Harris. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's the eraser, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Milton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's tipped. Now the Pacers on the move. Jumps up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A dynamic two-way player. Leonard is especially gifted at turning defense into offense.
Now here's Milton. Harris outside. Elbow shot. The Pacers pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's Leonard on the assist by Hield. Leonard's got 11 points.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Outside Milton. Pass to Harris. Takes it inside. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. The eraser. Here's Turner. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
The Pacers pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Outside Harden.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Over to the wing. Here's the eraser. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation. Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Looking to end the run, and then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Driving inside.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was... nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. Three-pointer, Harden. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter. Indiana has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's the eraser. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Thybulle with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 27.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Harden. For 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. From the arc. Hield from outside. Pass to the eraser. Tries a 10-footer. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Rebound by the 76ers. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now a 6-point Indiana lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Lopez. Hits the trifecta. Lopez has got 7.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
And here's Hield. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hield. Here's the eraser, defended by Harden. Antetokounmpo against Harden. 5 on the clock. And it's Hield missing.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the second period. Rubio finds Leonard. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feet. 13 points in the game.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Harris, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's not playing around. When he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Here's the eraser. And the powerful one-handed slam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Harden, deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
that you're a dandy.
This is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side. My brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Indiana leading. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Miles Turner out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's the eraser in at the point. Harden with it. Pass to Harris. Here's Springer. Guarded by Hield. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The double clutch. And he lays it in. Give him 35.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Harden from outside, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Oh, that's just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, ready to fire as soon as he receives the pass.
Puts up a 3, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
This is why you can trust Harden to run your offense. He's fantastic at realizing in addition.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
And then Harden with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's the eraser, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
And the basket by Hield.
Now, this is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
Pass to Embiid. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's the eraser. Into the lane. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Springer. To the paint. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 18 points.
Ooh, he's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside. Just a terrific night from Harden.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The shot. And that one's good. The eraser. Give him 39.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Harden, deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Here's the eraser, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Thibault. And he banks in the layup. Thibel's gotten his third basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Leonard. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Thybulle. Misses off the left iron. Indiana's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And the basket by Leonard. 15 points in the game.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
Harden can't hit.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for Thybulle. Clarkson's checked in for Indiana. Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. He's against Turner. Outside Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Inside. Out to Hield. Back to Turner. Clarkson outside. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Shot on the wing. And too long on the shot.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something. It's rarely a good idea.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
First one falls for him.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Sixers now. They trail by 9. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Kawhi Leonard, Buddy Hield.
Here's Milton. And another miss by Philadelphia. Now Leonard. 15 points in the game. Outside Hield. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the eraser. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He has 45 points.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Harden's shot is good.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Milton. Back to Harden. And here's Embiid. Leonard defending. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 14.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
You know, it's been an unusual role for him. As a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp while living in Cameroon. He hadn't even really played the game.
And he's going for the oop here. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Here's Harden. Pass to Springer. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And it's now only a 5-point Indiana lead. And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
No, he probably would have excelled at that too, but he pursued his dream of playing in the NBA, and now he's dominant.
Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Leonard finds Jackson. Here's the eraser. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops a first. Lopez, he's checked in for Embiid. Good on both. Here's Milton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Harden from downtown. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. And a missed layup. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden with the drive.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Harden. And he gets that one. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And the 76ers making a change here. Niang's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Rubio's checked in. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. To the paint. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup.
And the basket by Rubio.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Leonard outside. Healed from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Pacers up 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got James Harden, Georges Niang out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Reed in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Antetokounmpo, left side, takes a 3, and it's Rubio with the 3.
Rubio.
And the Pacers lead by 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And for Indiana, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Antetokounmpo for 3, and they get it back. Lopez against Jackson. Pass to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Now Leonard. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. That gives him a double-double. Philadelphia has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris checked in for Reed, and it's Thybulle in for Niang. The Pacers also with a sub. Clarkson's checked in for Hield. Pacers on D. Pass to Thybulle. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. And an intentional foul right there. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Shot clock at 5. Harris passes to Lopez. And another miss by Philadelphia. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first one falls.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Harris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the eraser, defended by Harden. Here's the eraser. Oh, stolen by Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the middle. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Back to Clarkson. There's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Harden. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Clarkson, and there's the drive. Another shot. And a nice layup by Turner. By 9.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Springer. Oh, and Turner with a block. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
For 3, here's Harris. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Here's the eraser. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson outside. Fires in the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Springer. Outside Harden. They need this. No luck on that one. The Pacers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely. Oh, man, that's tough to see.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Milton's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Milton. Harris on the wing. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Tobias Harris.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Pass to Springer. To the inside. Thibault. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
On the take. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From 7 feet, Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And the Pacers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And here are the Pacers now. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Thibault. The Pacers pull it in. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Harris.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Lopez passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13, buries the jump shot. Harris has got 20 points.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's the eraser. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Heald's checked in for Clarkson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And your Sixer Dandy.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Milton. Here he goes. Count it. Good. Milton's got his first 2 points.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's the eraser. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw misses. Embiid, he's checked in for Lopez. And he sinks the second. And here's Milton. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's easy to admire Embiid when the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
And play stopped. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Milton with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And here they go. And stolen by Leonard. Here's the eraser. Inside. Here's Turner. 1:21 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And that one's good. The eraser.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pacers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
Back to Milton. Six to shoot. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Turner. Now the Pacers with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. Both teams will make substitutions. "32 seconds left in the game. Outside, Hill. Pass to Millsap. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clarkson against Hill. Outside for McConnell. From deep. The three is up. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense, which we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go.
I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's the job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's the job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire for your family.
On the real quick,